Hi, I'm an architect and I've designed and executed hundreds of home interiors. In this video, I'm going to explain the design process, particularly the step-by-step guide to design the modular kitchen. If you watch the complete series, I guarantee you that you can plan your own modular kitchen. First step is requirement collection. You should do this by yourself or with your family members before you are contacting an interior designer and architect, because this will give you a clear picture what do you want and what is necessary. Based on my 10 years plus experience, I have framed this questionnaire. Take some time, read one by one, understand it first, then analyze and answer the questions. If you want the requirements in an Excel sheet, just type requirements in the comment. I will explain every questions with examples so you can understand it easily and apply to your own modular kitchen. Where are you living? This question is important because you need to choose your kitchen materials according to your climatic conditions. Next is, are you living in an apartment or an individual house? If you are living in an individual home, then you can design your modular kitchen as per your own needs. The sky is your limits and you can do whatever you want. Still, your budget will be your only constraint. But on the other hand, if you are living in an apartment, you can't change the plumbing lines or alter the walls without the permission of your HOA or homeowners association. You all know how HOAs behave, right? Do you want cooktop or hob? Okay, so here's this. I will give you the pros and cons of both. You decide it based on your own needs. Cooktop is basically movable, cost effective and easy to clean, whereas hob is aesthetically pleasing and has some smart features. The cons are basically vice versa. Do you have gas line connection or not? If you have gas line connection, then you can use the cylinder unit space for storage or a corner unit as per your wish. On the other hand, if you don't have gas pipeline, then you have to use that space only for keeping your cylinders. What kind of food you cook often? Based on this, you have to design your kitchen space and buy your chimney and other appliances accordingly. The kitchen layout is entirely dependent on it. This will help you in kitchen zoning, which are consumables, non-consumables, cleaning, preparation and cooking. There are basically 5 zones. For example, if you cook gravies often, then you need more space for both prep and cooking. On the other hand, if you make only sandwiches, then you need more space for prep but less space for cooking. Do you want a separate wet and dry kitchen? Okay, imagine this. Late at night, you are very hungry and you are cooking butter chicken and butter naan with fried chicken for yourself. After having a good food, you are seeing the kitchen and the kitchen is completely messed up and you are very tired and it is very late and you just want to sleep and you went to your bed. In the morning, you just want a breakfast sandwich, but the kitchen is a complete mess. So this is the one of the scenario you need a wet kitchen and dry kitchen. What are the inbuilt kitchen appliances required? Most common inbuilt appliances used are dishwasher, oven and OTG. Fix a place in your kitchen to keep all the appliances. You can keep the mini appliances in a rolling shutter unit too. Always plan the dishwasher near the sink unit. You can plan the inbuilt oven and OTG in a single tall unit. What kind of sink and how many sinks required? Sink is an extremely personal choice. There are many types of kitchen sink, but these 4 are the widely used ones. First one is the single bowl sink for usual washing purposes. The next one is bowl with a drain board sink where you can drain the washed vessels. The third one is the double bowl sink for washing veggies and utensils separately. Last is the multifunctional sink, which is an all-rounder. But go for this only if you have pressure pump. Otherwise, the water flow will be very less. What countertop material do you prefer? There are many countertop options in the market, but there are only 2 best options. First one is the Granite, the other one is the Quartz. You can go either with one of them and the kitchen will last for years. My personal favorite is the Granite because it has a higher capacity of heat resistance. What type of waterproofing structure available for kitchen countertop? There are multiple types of nosing with waterproofing available for the countertop to protect the base unit from excess water flow. But 20 mm waterproofing structure at the stone top is the best option if you are regularly cooking gravy and making sauces in your kitchen. This type acts as a mini floodgate. What kind of lighting to be used in the kitchen? There are two main types of lighting for your kitchen, which are ambient lighting and task lighting. Ambient lighting is the general illumination for the entire room, which are basically your ceiling lights, while task lighting focuses on specific work areas like your countertops and sinks. These are basically the under cabinet strip lights placed below the wall units. What is the importance of the pantry in the kitchen? Always try to allocate a dedicated space for pantry in your kitchen, so it is easier to access it every day. If you don't have enough space, at least plan for a tall pantry unit. If possible, use glass doors to easily locate items. What is your budget? I know everyone is eagerly waiting answer for this question, and this is how you should approach. Do not compromise the budget on the core materials quality. For example, if your budget is limited, don't go for an acrylic finish kitchen shutter with an MDF carcass core material. Instead, opt for a high gloss finish laminate shutter with boiling waterproof carcass material. What I'm trying to say is allocate more budget for the fundamentals, which are your core materials, than for the aesthetics of your kitchen. This will drastically increase the life of the modular kitchen and save more money in the long run. I hope you save these techniques to use in your own modular kitchen. Now subscribe for more professional guidance.